guys, Shaggy here, aka G Unit. Today you will witness a crazy gameplay, okay? This came from one of the live streams I did a couple days ago, and I did it for 12 hours straight. And this was one of the last few games before I went to sleep, and I think everybody on my PSN list pretty much went to sleep at this point. So I was playing solo, and one of the things when you play solo is that you end up in crappy lobbies, right? So you got to take advantage of it, because you're never going to end up in a good in a lobby like this if you're playing with a party, which is unfortunate with the matchmaking system. You know, if you want to have fun with your subscribers or your friends or whatever, and you go into a lobby, you're going to be always sweating, and you can't really get a gameplay unless, you know, it depends on what sort of lobby it is and who you go against. But majority of the times you go against sweaty lobbies. So when you're playing solo, you know, I guess that's the #1 tip. You know, if you go solo, then you're going to get into the lobbies that you want to get into, and this way you can take advantage of it. And playing solo is always the best to level up the fastest. It's just common sense, because you know, you're playing with a party with experienced players. They all know what they're doing. They got the same mindset as you, so the kills will be spread out evenly, and you're not going to get the most out of the games. So that's the reason why I played solo majority of the time when I was leveling up to max prestige. So anyway, taking advantage of this lobby, I went onto a nice spree. If you notice, I don't die in the first round until the very last bit, where I got unfortunate, and for some reason when I'm using scavenger, not every single person drops a bag, and which annoys me, because the reason why I actually died at that point is because I ran out of ammunition, and I wasn't able to kill the dude that actually killed me, that from the top of this building, that camping spot where a lot of snipers tend to sit there, right here, you know, right up here. The dude sitting right on a ladder, and it killed me. It was annoying because I was on a 61 not gun streak, but I was on a 61 score streak, or a kill streak. I don't know, what do you call it? A kill streak, with including the score streak. So yeah, anyway, that really should have been my third swarm on the first round, and I think I would have easily gotten of 6 swarms on this match, because I was keeping it consistently moving around, you know, getting these kills, and some of the deaths were pretty bullshit. And I would blame, I don't know what to blame, if it's my accuracy or the connection, but when I look at PC gameplays and I look at the games from there on Black Ops 2, it looks completely different game. It looks like it's a weird game, because obviously it's dedicated servers first. Oh, get drop shot on your own spawn, brother. That was dirty. So yeah, I'm looking around, and I'm looking at PC videos, and I think, yeah, PC got dedicated servers, so it's much better connection, right? And you're easily able to connect your shots if you got good accuracy, right? So yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. If the console had dedicated servers with really good connection, then I really think I would be doing even better, and I'm pretty sure the majority of it would be doing even better than what you're doing at the moment on console. And it's unfortunate because on PlayStation 3, look at that, easy 400 points while capping the flag. Anyway, in PlayStation 3, I think it's got one of the worst services out of every other platform of services. Like, you know, Xbox has the better console service. It's got better than the PS3. Obviously, it's a paid service, so why wouldn't it be? And you know, it's something that you gotta deal with. And I am thinking of moving towards the Xbox. I am not sure. What do you guys think in the comments below? Let me know if you want me to move on towards Xbox, because you know, majority of the people in the YouTube scene are on the Xbox, and sometimes leaving behind the PS3 can suck. So it's up to you. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to move over there, and I can do another Max Prestige series on that one. But anyway, yeah, that's just on a side note. This game, you're witnessing, it should be actually in my 60+ episode, but I decided to step it out of that because it would take an eternity before I post this onto my channel, because you know, I've got a crap load of gameplays on my hard drive, and this is somewhere on the top, so it's gonna take time to post. So I want to just show this spree and show you this overall gameplay of how you can fail on something like this, and how I don't know, I want you guys to explain the deaths, because these deaths came from out of nowhere. Like, basically here comes the death, you know, after a long time, and no ammo, low on ammo, and that's the first death, and it was my mistake. I rushed it in. I rushed it a bit too you know, I didn't play it smart there, so I would blame myself for that death. But I still don't understand why scavenger bags drop now but not then. You know, it's weird. So I get 2 kills, and that's 125 points per defend kill. And the way you play domination is quite simple. You gotta try and get your kills near flags and defend the flags. Get defend points. If the opponents have the flags, then go on top of their flags and try and cap it. Cap the flag. And if you see anyone near you, you gotta kill them. And you get 200 points per kill. It's called cap kill. Now what I'm trying to say is that sensitivity takes a big, takes a big part into this if you want to be successful in domination, because capture kills only come if you're aware of your surroundings. 360-degree surrounding basically around your character. So you got to be aware of everything. If you don't have a UAV, if you don't have a Blackbird, then you are going to be screwed if you're going to be capping their flag, so you don't know where exactly they're going to be spawning. However, if you have a very high sensitivity, I would just definitely suggest 14. Then you will be doing well. That's just simple facts, because you're always looking around, like sensitivity wise, and you'll be able to pick off kills if you see them immediately. And look at this. How on earth did any of my bullets hit the dude? I was clearly shooting at him when I was shooting the first dude. So how did I die? I don't get it. It's just weird, man. And look at this death. I shot him so many times. I expected him to go on the floor and he didn't die. So I stopped shooting because I just thought in my head that he should have died, But then he, for some reason, felt like it was Call of Duty 4 where he had the Juggernaut. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. But anyway, man, that was like one of those things where in your mind you're confident that he should have died, but he didn't. So that was unfortunate there. That was a waste of time as well, because if you notice that we are pretty much dominating all 3 flags, so the game does finish quite fast. Compared to my other domination games where it lasts the whole 10 minutes, but this one lasted only like 8 minutes 30 seconds. So that whole minute I would have easily, I honestly should have got over 100 kills. It's that annoying feeling, because you end up with 92 kills, 94, I don't know how many kills did I get, 92 kills, yeah. And I think I really should have gotten over 100 easily. Like if I had enough die to those swarm streaks. Look at this ADS in around the corner. I knew they were there. My teammate died. I had to be careful. See the way I got this dude camping at the stairs, or head glitching if you want to call it. Jumped, dodged the bullets, down his crosshair, because I knew he's using the majority of the players don't play in 14 sensitivity, so you got to take advantage of it. Because if a dude is jumping across the whole room, you have an advantage. He's got like what, 5 sensitivity or whatever. He's gonna move turning his gun to the left like a slow faggot, and then yeah, he's gonna die. It's a fact. He's gonna die, man. And because 40 playing for them, what you have for his max potential is always great. Anything that you have that in the options that will give you an advantage over someone else, do it. If you can't play in 14 sensitivity, try it. When I first started Call of Duty, I always, when I start a game, I use everything to my advantage. First of all, if you're given something, use it. If you got option that will give you the maximum advantage over someone else, then use it. So example, sensitivity here, 14. Even though at the start you may suck with it, because you may be running into walls and start licking the walls and whatnot, but still at the end you're gonna win, because once you get hang of it with your controller, your fingers, your analog. I mean, really, I'm not moving my fingers as much. In the gameplay it looks like I'm moving around so much, but it's only I'm only like twitching with my thumbs, to be able to accomplish points like this, like 9,700 points and 93 kills, 4 deaths, and like what, 11 captures, I think. 11 captures, 14 defense, so basically carried the whole team here. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more gameplays like this, let me know in the comments. Obviously you are, well, I don't know. And I know I'm using MSMC quite a lot, but this is what I enjoy using to get gameplays. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to rate the video, share your sign out, good night, peace, yeah! It does require certain points, certain number of points to get it, and you need to be able to keep up a nice streak going. So with a sniper, I was thinking about if I'm using this for the first time, does it make sense to use